right?
People fuck like rabbits and don't use protection and accidentally have 5 kids.
Do you use protection?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, put a condom on? What is it, 1994? Jesus, grow up. Who the fuck wears a condom?
No one. No one does.
I'm a virgin, so I don't know.
This is the Garage Boozing Podcast.
What's up, nerds? And welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. I'm your host, the man with absolutely no plan, the Chase with the face for radio, Chase Shurka. And boy, do I have one hell of an episode for you guys today. I'm joined by the return of Brittany Noonan, and we also have her very good friend, Bailee Way. First time here on the podcast. These two are very good friends, and they have great banter, and we have one hell of a conversation for you, and I know you're going to love it. So, folks, without further ado, you know what time it is. It's time to sit back, relax, kick your feet up, crack open a cold one, and if you're really feeling fruity, take a shot. Why not? Because this week's episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast starts now.
Oh, yeah, and support for the Garage Boozing Podcast. It is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped will help you trim up the family jewels to make everything nice and right for the ladies. Make sure that you're using promo code TGBP20 for 20% off your Manscaped products. Oh, yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. Today, I am joined by two very special guests. Wow, my voice sounds weird. On my right, your left, if you're watching on YouTube, we have the return of three-time guest Brittany Noonan, a.k.a. my esthetician. Yeah, that. My esthetician. I suck at words, we know this. And to my left, your right, if you're watching on YouTube, we have Bailee Way. That's correct. Her last name is Way, which we did talk about this a little bit before, but I think that's fucking wild. What kind of last name is Way?
I have no clue.
Like, do you have a big family? Is there a lot of Ways?
No, not really. They're about to die out, actually, if my brother doesn't have a son.
Jesus Christ. I got morbid really fast. So, like, you said you don't know what nationality the last name Way is, right?
I think it's just like English or something.
But, like, you're not interested to know? Like, you don't ask your family these things?
They don't really know. I don't know.
How do people not know their family history?
I don't know. I guess it's just the one grandpa I haven't asked.
Is he
all my grandparents are, like, divorced, so, like, I have a lot.
But, like, your grandfather with the last name Way, he's still alive?
Yeah.
So why have you not asked him?
I don't know.
Chase, not everyone thinks like that.
I feel like a lot of people think that way.
I was more interested in my mom's side, which is Italian.
Yeah, what was her last name?
Civitello.
Yeah, that's Italian as fuck. But you don't look Italian. You're not tan.
Not right now.
You're not a Guido. Or
You're not a Guido.
Or a Guillette.
No.
You ever been to the Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to go last weekend. But
Where do you go?
where did I go? New York City.
No. Like, where were you going to go?
Seaside Heights.
Oh.
Jersey Shore.
I always go to Wildwood, New Jersey.
I thought Jersey Shore was like Seaside Heights.
I don't know what Seaside Heights is, but...
That's like...
Isn't that where the Jersey Shore was?
Have you ever seen the show Jersey Shore? You like Snooki.
Oh, yeah, that's a little... Like, the place I go is better, but yeah. It's similar.
But you've seen Jersey Shore, right?
Same boardwalk, yeah.
Same boardwalk?
Well, it's a different boardwalk, but, like, there is a boardwalk.
There's more than one boardwalk?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
Wildwood is dope as fuck.
I just thought Jersey Shore was Seaside Heights, like the show.
Haven't watched it.
What?
Seaside Heights?
No, Jersey Shore.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
smacked.
Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore, a.k.a. Snooki, DJ Pauly D. That show originally took place in Seaside Heights, New
Right.
Jersey, which was the Jersey Shore.
Right.
But I said the Jersey Shore, and you said Wildwood?
Yeah, and that's also the Jersey Shore.
How big is the Jersey Shore?
It's a big fucking shore.
Okay, Jesus. Why she
I don't know.
It's also in New Jersey.
Well, we know that. I just didn't know it was that big. Jesus, there's more than one boardwalk. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, yeah, so back to the last name thing. So, Way, you have no interest in knowing what your family history is. Noonan, what type of nationality is that?
Well, I just did a DNA test and I'm a little bit of fucking everything.
Why'd you do that? Because you were curious, right?
No.
You're like, oh, not a lot of people think that way. Oh, you just did a DNA test.
No.
For a different reason.
A different reason.
Oh, is this the egg thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so fuck the last name thing. Next topic. So you just recently went on a tea break, you were saying before we started, and I said
Yes.
save it for the podcast. What's a tea break?
A tolerance break
What does that mean?
where you stop smoking weed.
Okay, so why did you stop smoking weed?
Because I decided to donate my eggs.
Donate your eggs to what?
A family trying to have a child.
Oh, so like, is it like a? So like, men can donate to like a sperm bank, but so like, is it like the same thing, like an egg bank?
I guess there is some thing as an egg bank, but no, this one you like get put into a system. So you do a DNA testing, genetic testing, get all of these like tests ran on you. Then you have ultrasounds and stuff to make sure like you're able to and you're okay. And then you get put into a system and somebody has to pick you in order for you to donate.
So what do they do? Like, look at a picture of you? It's like Match.com.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, so they can't get any of my information like to contact me.
But like to see your picture.
But they have a couple pictures to go off in case they want to like try to make the kid look like them.
What kind of pictures are there? Just
Yeah,
like,
I'm
like
curious what you've
headshots.
shown, what pictures you gave.
yeah, is it like, you're not like, obviously not like nude pictures,
No,
right?
no,
Okay,
no,
like
no.
that's a serious
Like
question.
things
like,
you would put on like Facebook or something.
it's like a headshot or something.
Yes.
Okay. But did they, like a body shot? Like, no?
Yes.
Okay, so they see like what type of body type you have. Wow, there's a lot that goes into that.
Yeah. You have to do like family history.
Okay, so before we go to that part, so back to the family history thing, you just did a DNA test or whatever.
Yes.
Noonan, last name, what type, like, what's your family history?
I've always thought it was Irish of some sort.
Doesn't sound it.
I'm literally, that's what I was told. I don't fucking know.
So what was it?
I'm literally everything. I'm also 2.2% from East Asia, so
Explains the eyes.
yeah.
All right, so anyway, so you donated your eggs.
Yes.
What gave you the idea?
TikTok gave me the idea.
TikTok.
Let's be honest.
TikTok.
I kept seeing people do it, but I can't wait to be a mom.
You are a mom. Somebody has your eggs. You have a child. That was made in a petri dish.
Okay. Anyways, I can't have to wait to have my own kid.
That is your own kid. It's your eggs. You're a mother.
Oh my god.
Okay,
So you saw it on TikTok.
Yep, I applied through it, had to go in, get blood work done, ultrasound done, and this is a vaginal ultrasound. So they go
What
up
does that mean?
inside of you. It's not like one like when you're pregnant where they do it over your gut.
What are they sticking inside of you?
It's this probe thing. I don't know.
Does it hurt?
No.
Does it feel good?
No. It's got a shit ton of lube on it and they stick it up inside you and
So I'm not a girl, but that
Push
sounds like
on-
it would sound good.
it's not. And
So-
you watch it on a screen. There's a screen right next to
What's
you.
the difference though? Like, because like if a penis goes in you, that feels good. But like if a
I
little,
mean, not always.
that's when you fake it, right? right.
You don't fake it anymore. You just straight up not enjoy it.
You just let them know it's not enjoyable.
Yeah.
You're a fucking asshole. All right.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
Don't waste my time.
wow. Humana. Oh yeah. So my question. Yeah, hoopla sounds like a lot of hoopla.
Jordan?
Yeah, I think of that every time I see a
Yeah,
screen.
Jordan Welch.
But no, but realistically, so back to my question, like a penis feels good if it's in there, but like if a probe goes in, that doesn't feel good.
No.
I just thought like if anything goes in, it feels good.
No. No. It's like saying pap smears feel good, Chase.
What's a pap smear?
I've
Like
never
what-
done that.
You've never had to?
What's a pap smear?
Oh. It's where they put the duckbill clamp up inside you. You've never seen those memes on Facebook?
What?
You've never seen those things where it's like, ask your man what this is, and it's a picture?
A clamp?
It's
What does it clamp onto?
not actually
Nothing.
a clamp.
It's like a duckbill thing. It goes in and goes whoop.
Oh, so it spreads your vagina open.
Yes.
Ew. That's like weird.
And then they swab inside
Oh, is that when you go to the gynecologist?
Yeah.
The what else do they call it? The there's like a fucking like letters. Fuck. OBGYN, is that it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Well-
it. Or did I say it right? OBGYN?
Yeah.
That's a gynecologist, right?
I don't think they're the same thing, are they?
What's the difference?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't get my vagina checked out, so I'm not sure.
Might be the same thing. I'm not really sure.
So there's like things going around on Facebook of vagina clamps, and people are supposed to guess what they are. I would never know. If you showed that to me, I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
It is the same thing, right? Yeah, I knew. OBGYN. How did I know that? I don't know. I'm a drunk. But anyway. Oh yeah, back to the you being a mother and like donating your eggs.
So I'm not on birth control. I haven't been on birth control in 2 years. So
you make them pull out, or you don't care?
My God.
So you go and they do the ultrasounds, make sure everything's okay. Once you get cleared, you get put in the system. Then it could be a week. It was like a week for me. It could be a year.
Humble brag.
It's fine. Great genes right here.
Great genes.
So you get put into this system. Somebody picks you. Then they say, okay, let me know when you start your next period. So then the first day of my period, I had that. And then I had to start the birth control the second day. I was on birth control for 2 weeks. And then I had to go back. They did more blood work and another ultrasound. And then
Wait, I thought you said you don't take birth control.
I don't, but you had to for that. So
Oh,
because
okay.
your
And you can't
cycle
smoke
has
weed.
to be right on. Correct. So
Why is that? I don't think that's a big deal, right?
Well, it worked out really good timing because I wanted to take a tea break anyway.
Tolerance break anyway.
So that was my plan. And I had started that. And then I got picked for this. So I was like, well, we're just going to extend it until my birthday.
Were you happy when you got picked?
That it happened at the time that I was taking my tolerance break? Yeah. Because fuck those things. They suck ass. I hate this.
How long was your tolerance break?
Ended up being, I was like 2 weeks in when that started. So a month and a half.
You didn't smoke weed for a month and a half?
Yeah.
Did they like drug test you?
I would assume so. They take blood every time you're there.
Okay, so
So then I had to go back like 6 times every like 2 days before the surgery. So starting the week before, I had to go every other day. And then that week I had to go Monday, Tuesday. And then I had surgery, the procedure Friday.
for how long did you have to go?
It was like a 15-minute appointment.
And what happened in that 15 minutes?
They took blood and did a ultrasound and counted your eggs and measured them. And then you were good to go.
How many eggs do you have at one time?
I ended up having 20. They got 27.
Wow.
Wait, you gave them 27 eggs?
Yes.
That's 27 kids.
No, that's 27 chances to try and get pregnant. Not everyone will take.
Oh, okay.
So they'll like try and.
Well, they don't really have to try. It's not like they're like banging to make the kid, right? They're just putting in a petri dish. And
Yeah,
like...
but it doesn't always take.
So wait, whose sperm was it?
Probably the dads.
Okay.
Normally these are like families trying to have kids.
Right. Same thing as like a sperm bank.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So anyway, so you had the procedure when?
Friday.
And you got paid when?
The check was FedExed to me and I got it Saturday.
Oh, wow. That was fast. Is it like good money? Like, do you care if I ask? Like,
This one was $4,000.
what?
The next one, I signed up for a different company, and this one will fly you places. Like if somebody out west or in Alaska
Hold on. You
picked
got
me,
$4,000?
and it's 9 to 14 grand.
What? So, the first set you got, do you like negotiate the price, or do they just tell you
No,
like?
that's like that was a flat out price. I don't know how the second company works. I haven't interviewed with them.
Oh, so it's two different companies, and
The
one's
first
offering
one was. Yeah, the other one's offering more, but I did the first one.
9 to 14,000. You said?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, Brittany. Like, I've done research on like donating to sperm banks, so trust me, like I would, but I see like it's only like a couple $100s, and I'm like,
It's not worth it for guys.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I had to like give myself injections and shit. Although
I'm not
you have to
vaccinated.
do like a bunch of testing. And
Oh yeah, you can't smoke weed. You said.
they ask a bunch of questions about you. And I don't know with how much you drink that you could do that.
I mean, listen. If I was gonna donate to a sperm bank and they were like, yeah, 9 to 14,000, sure, I won't fucking drink for a couple days or a week or
Yeah.
a couple weeks. But like for $500, fuck that. That's not worth it. I love alcohol way too much. Draft Top. The Draft Top was designed to give you a better all-around drinking experience, and let me tell you how. You take your Draft Top bar tool, put it on top of your adult beverage, give it a little squeeze, not too hard, a little bit of friction, a little to the left, a little to the right, a little to the left, a little to the right, and wha-bam. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see me demonstrate this. If you're listening, I'm sorry, you just got to hear me talk. But yeah, then you pop your Draft Top off, take this, push it down just a tad, and now your beer just became a cup. So forget about wasting plastic, pouring your beer can into a cup, into a red Solo cup, if you will. It doesn't matter because now your draft top just made your beer into a cup. So now you can chug your beer a hell of a lot faster. You can smell the aroma of the alcohol. The experience of drinking here is just so much better thanks to Draft Top. So go get yours now. I want you to have one, you want you to have one, and you can get your own Draft Top at www.drafttop.com. And don't forget to use promo code GarageBoozing for 10% off site-wide. That's right. It doesn't matter what you get in your Draft Top cart, 10% off site-wide using promo code GarageBoozing. You know how to spell it. Don't be a fool. Buy your Draft Top right now. Treat yourself. You deserve it. All right, back to the show. All right, anyway, so congratulations, Brittany, for being a soon-to-be mother, even though you're not going to know the child. But, all right, anyway, Bailee. I said that right, Bailee? Or is it Bailee?
Some people say Bailee and some people say Bailee.
You just said the same thing twice.
No.
Say it again.
Bailee.
Oh, Bailee. How do you say it?
I say Bailee.
Bailee. Like bail me out of jail, Lee. Bailee.
But a lot of people say Bailee.
I would have said Bailee.
Yeah.
But you like Bailee better.
I don't really care. That's just how I end up saying it. I don't know.
Bailee way. Bailee way. All right, Bailee. So
No, you need to say it the other way. You make it sound weird.
Bailee way?
Yeah.
But you say Bailee. How do I make it sound weird?
Because it just depends
Bailee
how
way.
each person says it. It's like,
And I sound better when I say Bailee.
yeah.
So you prefer me to say Bailee.
Yeah.
Bailee.
Because that's just how you say it.
All right, so you do nails for a living.
Right.
How did you get into nails?
I just started doing my own when COVID hit in March 2020.
And you were just like, I'm going to do this for a living? Like,
No. I started just doing my own at home. And then I went to college. Started doing everyone else's nails there. Like everyone
oh,
was
so like
asking
you did
me.
your own nails and people were like, wow, you have cool nails. And you're like, yeah, I'll do your nails too.
Yeah, and then everyone was like asking me for them. I started a nail account on my Instagram, like just for
That
fun.
scared the shit out of me.
That was your Instagram story too.
But I started a nail account for fun, and then everyone started following it.
So when you were doing everyone's nails,
And-
did you charge them?
Yeah, but like nothing. Literally like $20, which is nothing.
So how much do nails usually cost?
I get like a lot now. My minimum is like 60.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, it's a lot for nails.
Yeah,
like,
but you're
even
good at
around
nails.
here. Yeah. Well, that's with no nail art.
Oh, oh, geez. So
Goes
the-
up from there.
Okay, so like your nail art's really good, and like I don't know shit about nails, but I just like I follow your like nail account thing, and I'm like, that's really impressive.
Thank you.
And you haven't even, yeah, like look at your nails. I wish you could see them from here. You probably can't, but like, oh, so you did these?
Yeah.
That's like really nice.
Yeah.
And like I'm a guy, I don't do my I don't get my nails done,
These
but like,
too. Aren't they cool?
yeah, they're wicked sick.
Chrome. Yeah. I don't know how I know how to do nail art. Like I can't paint like on a paper. I can't draw anything.
That confuses me. So
Only
you,
mini canvases, literally.
all right, so people were coming up to you like, hey, do my nails, and you're charging them like cheap money or whatever, and then you're like, when did you get to the point where you're like, hey, I want to do this for a living?
So the girl who does her eyelashes told me that the girl we work with now, Barry, was looking for someone. And I
Were
was
you still
like-
at college in the point?
Yeah, I was still at college, but I was like, should I like I need to go to nail school right now so I can like join with them eventually.
Oh, so you have to get certified to do nails?
Yeah, I went to nail school.
You can't just do someone's nails? Like, you need...
No, you have to learn all the sanitation and like you're working
That's
with
like
chemicals
me.
and shit.
With all these people that just do eyelash extensions that have never went to school for it. You don't know the ins and outs of skin and the dangers of it, and it just scares
And
me.
you need a license to like buy products that are like professional.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can't just, like, buy shit on Amazon? Like,
No.
Oh no, people do. They do.
I was going to say, like,
You can, but it's like not. the
It's not
quality.
sanitary. It's not safe.
All right, so you started doing people's nails, whatever, and then you're like, all right, I'm going to drop out of college and, like, do this for a living.
Mm-hmm.
College is great for people who need it. Like, if you're going to go be a doctor or a surgeon, shit like that, or, like,
Yeah,
you need a degree for certain
but
professions.
it's not even like all focused on that. It's so much,
Right.
so many filler classes that mean fucking
Absolutely.
nothing.
Like-
I didn't learn a damn thing in that entire year. Not a single thing. And most of my classes were online. I was just living there.
See, I had shitty
'Cause it
online
was-
classes. So
it was
online
like
classes
COVID.
sucked. I hated online classes because, like, I could never focus, and I cheated at all my tests. It was just, like...
Yeah.
I used to skip class and know a lot.
I used to skip all my classes. It was so bad. I went to school. My first major was television and radio. And one of my
It's like
classes I had to
insert
take was psych. Like, why do I have to take psych for television and radio? It made no sense. And I failed psych. Psych was wicked hard. And then I was like, one of my teachers is like, well, if you're going to be in television and radio, just so you know, you're not going to make any money in this field. You're just doing it for the love. I'm like, oh, well, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? That's like the most unmotivating thing you can ever say.
Yeah.
So then I switched over to criminal justice. Talked about this before, but like, imagine me being a cop pulling you over. Like, I didn't know what else to choose. And then, like, criminal justice was like, I used to watch like fucking, what are those crime shows? Like CSI and like NCIS and shit. That shit was all cool to me. So like, I'm thinking, yeah, I can get this like 2-year degree at my community college and then be like a fucking crime scene investigator. Like, that'd be so fucking cool. And then I learned like, no, it doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
So like, I only have like 3 credits left until I get my criminal justice degree. But like, I'm in sales for a living. Like, I don't even need that. So like, what's the point?
Yeah.
College is cool, but I don't know. For people that need it. If you don't need it, it sucks.
Yeah.
I just hate school. I took up space in school.
Yeah. Literally hate it.
I'm full.
Yeah, we know you're full. You ate a fucking whole pizza before this.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some marshmallows too.
Will you do me a favor, Brittany?
I don't like marshmallows.
Will you say really?
Really?
See, now you say it normal. That sucks. Like, you fuck up your R's all the time, but now when I tell you to do it, you say it like a normal person. Brittany just talks weird. She like talks like she's from like outer space and you can't pronounce her R's correctly. Why are you whispering?
Aliens whisper.
How do you know aliens whisper? Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
I believe. They got to be real, right?
Bailee made me listen to a podcast about them one time.
You got to believe in aliens, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's no way they're not real.
Do you believe in
Absolutely.
ghosts?
Of course.
Have you seen a ghost?
No.
So,
Yeah.
what's your take on like intuition and all of that?
What's intuition?
Have you ever been to a medium or anything?
No, I wanted to in New York City, but I went to the
No,
wax
you-
museum instead.
You need to do it here. 'Cause she's actually legit.
There's
I
a
see
medium
mine
here?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where's the medium?
Her name's Haley. Haley
She's from
Winch. She's from
Granville.
Granville. We went to high school together.
Does she say really like you do?
No.
So you went to high school with her? Was she in your grade?
You're younger than me.
Younger, and she's a medium?
Yes.
Like Long Island medium? Like,
Yeah. Like
I can meet my
legit.
dead relatives?
And it's also like intuitive, like kind of like.
What does that mean,
future.
intuitive?
Like,
Like
kind of
future.
future.
Like where I'm going to be in
Like
5
you
years?
know this is gonna happen and shit like that. Like what she can
Okay,
like,
so
kind of see for you happen.
Has she told you something's going to happen and it happened?
Yes.
No, for real?
Yes.
What did she tell you was going to happen?
That I was gonna break up with my boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we
basically.
were going to talk about this. So you're like freshly single? Like, how long have you been single?
Like a month or two.
Bailee. I said Bailee, not Bailey. Bailee is on the market. So you broke up like a month or two ago?
Yeah. I broke up with him. He was very heartbroken. It's really sad. Like nothing happened.
Why'd you break his heart?
We're just drifting apart, literally. Like he's
too
in
different.
Oswego, and he still has another year. And I've literally been with him since I was 15. That's like all I know.
Just
Holy
two different
shit.
paths.
Yeah, actually I was 14.
Did you cheat on him?
No, absolutely not.
Is that
We
the
don't
real
do
answer?
that.
Absolutely not. We never even broke up or went on a break. Like nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a really good person, but
So you guys like so cool or like?
yeah, kinda. I think we haven't talked in a while. I don't know. It's just like awkward. I guess.
You wish the best for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you have wait, you both have a
Yes.
friend that's a medium, or you?
Yeah.
have-
So Bailee.
Brittany has a friend that's a medium.
I mean, they all know her now, but we've been friends since we
We're
were
actually
like
related.
little.
What?
By marriage.
We're all related. Adam and Eve.
No, like we're me and the medium. We're actually related.
Is
by
her last
marriage.
name Way?
No.
She was doing her sister's nails, your sister's nails, right? And you guys found out.
No, she was my client first.
Oh, I was
Wait,
thinking,
the medium was your
or
client?
I was thinking Rochelle had a reading with her, and that's how they figured it out, or something.
Oh no. We figured
All
it
right.
out
Anyway,
the
so
first
this
day.
girl's like younger than you,
Yeah, a year younger than me. Her brother was in my grade.
and she's a medium.
Yes,
So how do I get an appointment with the medium?
she books right online.
Really? How much does that cost? Do we know?
200.
There's different
It's
things for
fucking
each
worth
session.
it. No, it's worth it.
I don't even know if that shit's real.
No.
Oh,
200
no.
bucks or-
Okay, so I
you
can't-
won't believe it till you fucking
Yeah.
do it.
Prove to me
literally.
how it's real. Give me an example.
Okay, so my dad,
I want to believe it. But
my first reading, with her. Like I've gone to a psychic that I see all the time.
how often do you see a psychic? All
I
the time?
used to go like once a year. She was great. She was
That's
this
not all the
funny lady. Yeah, but you shouldn't do it like in a reading like that. You shouldn't do it more than a year
Why? What do you?
because
get
that's
cursed?
all like trying to figure out the future. And some people completely, like, base their lives off that. Like, okay, I got told that I was going to fucking rob a bank. All right, so in 3 weeks, I'm going to rob a bank. Like, you just
She
kind
said,
of...
rob a bank. All right. Anyway, you guys will hear it. I promise. She
I'm
says
going
her
to
R's
shut
weird.
up for the
You're
rest of
gonna
the
hear it.
podcast. You guys can just watch me.
All right. So, friend that's
So
immediate.
I had went to the other one in the past. Haley started doing it, and I did it with my ex-boyfriend's stepbrother. Well, so his mom had passed, so I was like, he could really use this. I don't know what'll come through for me, but, like, I'd be interested. Because, like, the only people in my life that had passed at this point were two of my mom's siblings died, but I wasn't really close to them. I saw them on, like, holidays. My mom's real dad died. Never knew him.
Your grandpa.
No, my mom's sperm donor. He was out of the picture since she was 5. I never met him once.
Like you're an egg donor. Same thing.
Yeah. So, and then my grandfather, who I consider my grandfather, died when I was like 6.
Your grandfather, who you consider your grandfather?
Like my mom's stepdad.
Oh, okay.
So that's who I call my grandfather. So I was thinking, like, okay, maybe one of them. I don't know. And then I was like, I can't think of anyone. Like, I couldn't come up with...
Do you have to choose somebody for them to reach?
No. It's just whoever wants to come through to you. And so she didn't even have any of Matt's information. She didn't know who was coming with me. She didn't know who it was, his name, nothing. So we started, and at first she told me there was a girl that I went to high school with that came through for me. And was saying how I was such a role model in high school to her. And I was
Did she know you?
Yeah. But it was how I was real, and I was honest, and I didn't judge people, and I wasn't, like, a bully. But, like, that was kind of weird, because I was like, we weren't friends at all. So, like, that's weird, but okay. And then the next one that came through, and she was like, Brittany, I can't tell who this is, but this is coming through for your dad. This is a message you have to give to your dad. And I was like, okay. And she's like, I'm seeing the letter M, but I can't tell who it is. But she wants you to tell your dad that it wasn't his fault, and he needs to stop blaming himself. I was like, what the fuck? And she was like, you need to stop, or your dad needs to stop, like, thinking it's his fault. There's nothing he could have done. When we're born, we're given a death date, and, like, that's it. Like, your dad isn't to blame. And I was like, what the fuck? My dad was in a snowmobile accident. Crashed his sled. The week later, his friend crashed his sled in the exact same spot and died on impact. My dad crashed his the week before, totaled the sled, but walked away totally fine. His name was Mark.
M.
And I didn't know that my dad had crashed his sled the week before until after I told this story.
Holy shit.
So, like, that's not a known thing. Nobody knew that. Yeah.
I feel like so I'm not a very anxious person. I never feel anxiety, but I feel like if I was talking to, like, a medium, or, like, I feel like
It's very emotional. You literally,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
cry.
yeah.
But, like, I've done more than just, like, read those kind of readings with her. Like, I've done past life regressions where you kind of figure out who you were in your past lives.
Do you believe in, like, the whole past life thing?
Mm-hmm. Energy never dies.
Yeah, but there's more people now on Earth than there was, like, fucking 50 years ago.
But you don't come back as soon as you die. You don't come back the next day.
Right, but, like, how do we have more people now than ever before, but, like, still...
Well, I can tell you why.
Because that was a
because
butterfly in my past life, right?
People fuck like rabbits and don't use protection and accidentally have 5 kids.
Do you use protection?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, put a condom on? What is it, 1994? Jesus, grow up. Who the fuck wears a condom?
No one does.
I'm a
Chase.
virgin, so I don't know.
Yeah. Not me. JK, I am.
All right, folks, let me tell you all about the Pump Action Shotgun Tool. Whoa, there's a tool for shotgunning? Hell yeah, there is. So listen to this. The Pump Action Shotgun Tool, created by the Drunk Engineers. Love that name, by the way. It makes shotgunning a hell of a lot easier, and let me tell you how. So you're going to take your beer, and you're going to stick it right in the shotgun tool, like this. Hold it like that so the air pockets are up here, and then you're going to give it a little squeeze. You're going to hear pop, bam, pop. But look at that. No mess. So right now the air pocket's right up here, and you're going to want to make sure you take this, push that down, and then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the tool. Hold the beer can in place, to the mouthpiece. Then you're going to put your mouth on the mouthpiece and shotgun. And boom, no mess. You can shotgun at the dinner table, family events, wherever you want with absolutely no mess. So forget shotgunning, slamming a knife right through. Yeah, not a thing anymore. Thanks to the pump action shotgun tool by Drunk Engineers. And you can get yours right now. So just log on to www.drunkengineers.ca. Don't forget to use promo code GarageBoozing for 15% off site-wide. That's right, promo code GarageBoozing for 15% off site-wide. Go get yours now. Thank me later. Back to the show.
Oh, you know what? I just total 180 here, but I just recently found out about that thing that girls like put inside their vaginas. It's like a form of birth control. What's that called?
Maneuvering?
Yeah.
Well, that's like looks like a, oh.
How long do you keep that in?
I think it's like a month.
Oh. So they just like stick this like ring up your vagina and it's just like, yeah, you can't get pregnant now.
I guess I've never used that. There's also the thing
Oh,
they
you said
stick
you never
inside
used,
of you.
You never used birth control, you said, right?
No, I used to be on birth control. It's
Like the
terrible.
pill
Don't ever
version or
fucking
like-
do it. Yeah, I was on
Me
the
too.
pill. Don't ever
You
do
are or
it.
you don't
Used
anymore?
to be.
So what's bad about birth control?
It's
I
so
literally
bad for
couldn't
your
handle
body.
my emotions. Like,
Really? It just like
yeah.
fucks you up like psycho.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
see, I
was
had
on it
no
for like
emotions.
5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I was on it since I was 13 to 25.
It's like I remember being like in middle school and high school and like girls would talk about like
13, I mean 14 to 25.
getting birth control to like
Help with acne.
regulate their periods and shit like that.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
how they'll use it as a
brainwash you.
solution for everything.
You have acne, birth control.
Yeah.
You have cramps with your period, birth control.
That's literally how I got it because I was too scared to ask my mom. And I told my mom, oh, I have such bad cramps when I'm on my period. And she was like, oh, you might have to get birth control. You go to the doctor. What is it they recommend? Birth control. And I never had to actually
So it's just
ask
an answer
her.
for everything.
Yeah.
So
They
how,
push it on girls so bad. Girls need to learn how to take care of their bodies without birth control.
girls definitely like hit puberty before men, right? Like how old
Yeah.
were you when you got your
Yes,
first
we
period?
do.
Do you know? Do you remember?
13? I was literally on birth control like a year and a half.
I was a
after
late
my
bloomer. I
period.
didn't hit puberty till I was 16. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's usually like
Yeah, but-
14, 15. You get your period.
So like
Yeah.
when you first, this is gonna get very vulgar, and I'm sorry for you guys, but when you first had your period for like the first time, like were you just like chilling, and then like you look down and you see like a spot of blood in your
Actually, yes. I was.
I was getting ready to go to basketball practice.
Actually, yes. Before I even
I
said
was
yeah.
in study hall and the chair was like blue, and I looked down at the little like orange
Did you-
because the red mixed with the blue.
Did you feel it or like?
Yeah, I actually did feel it. It was like,
You can. It feels like a drop.
yeah, I was just gonna say it feels like a drop. Like I was
Oh, you
like, what
feel-
the fuck?
So it feels like your vagina is like dripping.
Yes. It's disgusting. It's the
Well,
worst
not
thing ever.
dripping. It's just like sitting there in your fucking underwear.
Yeah.
So, and then you look down and you just see this blue chair become orange.
Like very slightly, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta go to the bathroom." And then I was too scared to tell my mom. I just sent her a bunch of those like the red circle emoji, and I was like, "Come get me now."
So you have to
She
pick.
knew.
We have to pick her up from school right now because I just got my first period.
Yeah, I literally went home for the rest of the day.
You know what's really embarrassing?
What?
So when I started dating my ex, we were talking for... It was the second time we hung out, I think. He picked me up and took me to the top of a mountain on our first date on a four-wheeler.
On a 4-wheeler.
On a four-wheeler. Talk about a
That's your
Brittany
thing
date.
right there.
That is like the way to Brittany's heart right there.
4-wheeler, big truck. Did he have a truck?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
It wasn't white at the time, but he's got 2 white trucks now.
I hate trucks.
Truck slut for life.
Yeah, you are such a truck slut.
It's disgusting. I only talk to guys with white trucks now, and I don't know how it happens, but literally,
Are you like, what kind of car do you have? A white truck.
no,
Alright,
it just happens that ends up being white.
Does it have to be like a certain kind of truck, or as long as it's a
I
truck?
mean, I prefer GMC, but
What if he was like, it's a
Okay,
Honda
why?
Ridge? It's a Honda Ridge.
if you drove a Honda Ridgeline,
You're done.
You're done. All right. Anyway, so a white truck is the way to your heart.
except not a Ridgeline, I will not talk to you if you drive a fucking Ridgeline. Get
Per-
the fuck out.
Personality has.
Or
nothing
wait,
to do with
let's try again. Ridgeline, okay. Toyota Tacoma, you have the smallest dick I know.
You don't like a Tacoma?
No,
You'd rather a Ridgeline over a Tacoma?
I'd rather neither.
If you had to pick one.
None.
You have to pick one.
None.
You have to
Tacoma.
pick one.
None.
Oh, yeah, right?
For sure. They're not even that bad.
It's a baby truck.
Are you a truck slut too?
Not really.
Brittany's like, all right, before we get too far, like, what kind of car do you drive? Oh, it's a truck. It's white. All right, sick.
All right, we can talk now.
Here's my eggs.
Here you go. Let me donate.
Oh, yeah. So we were going to talk about this, Brittany. We were going to talk about it last time. And you mentioned me earlier, so I had to put it on the list. Men's facials, men's skincare.
Facials, eh?
So
What kind of facials are we talking about, Chase?
well, I'm not talking about getting a fucking load blown on my face. I'm talking about like the
I'm
facial
just
that you give
asking.
me. I don't know how to continue from this point.
Yes, you need to wash your face. Yes, we need to order you better products.
No, you need to tell me what to get. So I
I will get it for you. You
All right,
just
so
have to give me money.
Brittany's my
Esthetician.
Yeah, that. She's my esthetician. Esthetician.
Esthetician.
Is there a TH?
Yes.
Esthetician.
Say it again.
Esthetician.
Say it one more time.
Esthetician.
Don't whisper it.
Esthetician.
Esthetician.
Are you saying esthetician?
Yes.
Esthetician. All right, esthetician.
Yes.
So Brittany's my esthetician. So she fucks up my face once a month. It's really cool.
Today he didn't scream for the first
You
time.
didn't hurt me that bad. I was shocked. Like,
Because your face is getting better, Chase.
do you remember when you put the marshmallow stuff on my face and then you wiped it off like 2 minutes later and you're like, why the fuck did I do that?
Because I was too high.
She was high as a kite.
I was high when I put that mask on your face.
Yeah,
and
so
then
she's
I
my
forgot.
esthetician. And she put a marshmallow fluffy thing on my face.
It looks
that
like
smelled-
jizz on his face.
Yeah, there was jizz on my face that would like really smelled like marshmallows. It was really cool.
And then
And-
he said, I wonder if real jizz smells like this. And then he said, I would never know that.
Yeah, I don't know what jizz smells
But-
like, but I can't. What does it smell like? Can you describe it to me?
It doesn't smell good.
Never. It's like I feel like it can't smell. It's like so gross to me.
It's disgusting.
All right, so Brittany, I'm gonna ask you a very vulgar question real quick.
Do I spit or swallow?
Oh, you can answer that too.
Oh, I figured that's where you were
No, that
going.
wasn't my question.
Okay,
but-
go on with your question.
No, that'll be question number one. Do you prefer to spit or swallow?
Spit, gagger.
So like, load goes in like the back of your throat.
I mean, like, I'll do it. But I would prefer not to.
Typically a quitter, though.
yeah,
I'm
but
typically a quitter.
so if you're a quitter, like you're just like,
I'd rather just have sex with you at that point.
yeah, but where do you spit? Like obviously, a guy's obviously
I
like.
should just spit it back on them because it's disgusting.
Have you done that before?
Yeah.
That. I'd almost feel insulted. I think. Like I feel like
Wait,
if she was like,
summer. This past summer. No, it wasn't this summer. Yeah. Like early on this summer. I was having sex with someone. He pulled out and tried to put it in my mouth after to finish. And I pushed him away and I said, what the hell do you think makes you think you deserve that?
did you still finish after that? Because I would have gone soft instantly.
I mean, then when I pushed him away from me,
And then he still finished?
he
All right.
was in the process.
Oh.
And he tried and I was like, whoa, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
So do you spit or swallow? No, I love it. She's like
Bailey's like, Brittany's a bitch.
very nonchalant. She's like, swallow. She whispered, swallow.
Here we go. Here's more fireball.
I know. I'm going to take one more shot. All right. So anyway, so yeah, my face mask looked like jizz. And it smelled like marshmallows. But Brittany was so high, like doing my whole fucking facial today, that she put this little marshmallow mask on my face. And then like 20 seconds later starts wiping it off. And then she has the audacity to ask me, like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. All I'm doing is sitting in the chair, like laying down. And she goes, why did I just wipe that off? Like, what the fuck do you want me to say? Like, oh, you did it because. Oh, well, this is why you did it. I don't fucking
You're
know.
a fucking dumbass.
I just thought it was a part of the process. I had no idea that she wasn't supposed to wipe it off. So then she was like, all right, shit. And then puts it back on my face on the part that she missed. It was just so fucking funny. But, oh, wait, so you guys work in the same building, right?
Mm-hmm. Separate businesses.
Oh, you just got your first apartment, Bailee.
Absolutely.
Are you pumped or what?
Yeah, right downtown.
Yeah, I love. You're like right around the corner from where you work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are you gonna walk or are you gonna drive?
I'm probably still gonna drive. But
Yeah, I hate walking.
if it gets warmer out, I mean, I don't know.
Oh, that's weed.
Do you want it?
I never smoked weed in my life. Maybe I'll try it.
You can go first.
No, you first.
Okay, what's your vulgar question you have to ask me?
Oh yeah, so obviously, this is gonna be really X-rated. Brittany, you've definitely had a load blown on your face before, right? Yeah. More than once. All right. So,
We're canoeing.
what's that mean? What's canoeing?
It's like burning on one side.
Oh, the weed. All right. Oh yeah, back to the load on your face. So you were saying that it actually looked like jizz on my face. Like, have you ever seen like what you looked like when you had like a load on your face?
I've never seen myself with a load on my face, but
So like you don't
I would
actually know what
assume
it
so.
looks like.
I mean, when you're looking at jizz on your stomach,
Do you just look down at it? You're like, oh wow, there's jizz on my stomach.
Yeah. You wait for the towel.
What do I have next year? Oh yeah, we briefly talked about it. Men's facials. They're
yes,
important.
very important.
I get made fun of very often because I go and get a facial once
Can
a
I
month
ask
from Brittany.
who?
A lot of people, like more people than I could name.
You don't want to get your nails done though?
By like your shitty ass friends.
I like
Your cuticles cleaned up?
I like getting pedicures. I used to bite my nails, but now that I have like aligners in my teeth, I can't bite my nails. So like I haven't done them. I haven't bitten my nails since like August.
Yeah.
So like now I beat that habit. But I love pedicures. But like that's different than like
I
doing
want
my
a
nails.
pedicure.
Like you don't do pedicures.
Well, there's a lot to nails. You can still clean up your cuticles and like cut them.
So you don't do pedicures though.
No. I'm good. I just have enough nail like hand clients, so why would I even be touching your feet?
I hate feet.
Yeah.
Feet are fucking disgusting. And it's so every time I get a pedicure, I hate when they take that little scrubber thing out and put it on the bottom of my foot. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Chase, let's go get a pedicure together.
I would love to, but like I asked them to skip that part, and then like they get like 30 seconds into it, and I'm like, nope, done, skip. I don't want that anymore. Out. But I love pedicures. Pedicures are fucking awesome. But I could do it like a manicure. Do you do manicures or like you just like do like paint nails?
Well, I can paint them too, but or else I can just clean up your cuticles.
Yeah, back to your nail thing. You're a fucking nail artist. Like the fucking shit that you post, I'm like, holy shit.
How do you do that?
Yeah, like it's crazy. And she even said like she's not like you don't paint, you don't do anything like that. You just get
Just
fucking
mini
high and
canvases.
just like.
Just whip some shit up. I don't know.
So like if somebody comes in and says like I want to do this, is it like a template and then you just like go around the template, or is it just like you're just fucking doing?
A template? What do you mean? I paint the entire thing.
It's all hand.
Really?
Yes.
all hand painted.
So how does somebody tell you what they want? Like don't they like have to show you something?
Yeah, they
Like,
show me a picture, but I can like decode the picture and look at
decode with
all
her
the
brain.
different look at all the different layers of like polish that they did to like.
That's
get
like
to
impressive,
that.
and you're young as fuck.
Yeah. The medium actually said that she can see me being very well known.
I believe it because like I can't believe you haven't even been doing this for a long period of time. And like again, like I don't go and get my nails painted, but like I follow your nail art page and like it's impressive. Like
yeah,
you
only since November.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like holy shit. Like you like
One of my TikToks just got 1.8 million views.
Oh, so yeah, men's skincare.
oh yeah.
So yes. How have you noticed your face has been different?
Yeah, oh my god, way different. Yeah. It's great.
Now
I
we
love
just
it.
need to change them off drugstore products.
Yeah, well you were the one that told me to get drugstore products.
The reason I did this was because I didn't want Chase
Say
to
reason
spend
again?
money when I didn't know if he could commit to an actual routine.
Fuck yeah, fuck my face up once a month. I'm in.
And he even has at-home LED lights that he uses on his face.
Yep, I have a fucking mask that I put on every night for 30 minutes. It's
I get
awesome.
selfies sent to me always.
Love it. Self-care is important.
Self-care.
Yeah, like I don't know why people come at me all the time and like, oh, facial gay.
I'm just
like,
going to guess it's your annoying ass friends.
Yeah, it's a lot of my friends, which are all annoying, but like still at the same time, like I get it because like a lot of men don't like self-care, but like, yo, I love getting a facial. And this was my favorite facial ever today because you didn't fucking murder my
Normally
nose.
he screams like a little fucking bitch.
Yeah, and like you didn't fuck
It's
my
worse.
face up
It's
that
terrible.
bad. It was great. It was
terrible.
awesome.
I have to put my hand over his mouth to hold it shut as I do extractions.
True story. Oh yeah, so you guys went to Boston this past weekend, right?
Oh yeah.
And you had a fucking sick ass hotel. Tell me about the hotel.
So we got a hotel room. So I convinced my two best friends to go to Boston with me for not even 12 hours for my birthday so we could see Brody Jenner.
So anyway, you
So,
walk in
yeah.
this hotel, you had a regular hotel
And then they
room.
tell us that they're upgrading us to a
For no
suite,
reason.
Just
That's the
because.
glory of staying at a casino. You stay at a casino hotel and like What did you do? Sign up for something, and they're like, "Yeah, here you go."
It was just our first time staying there.
A bunch of pretty girls were like, "Yeah, here's our hotel room," and they're like, "All right, yeah, we're gonna upgrade you." All right, yep,
So
makes sense.
we got a suite. So this hotel room was fucking huge.
sick.
Chase.
It was fucking sick. They showed me videos
Everything's
earlier.
controlled by iPads. But so before I had ever stayed there, I've seen videos of it. I get videos of it all the time. So I've seen videos of this place, and I'm like, holy fuck, that is gorgeous. And so I went a couple weekends ago and stayed with Noah and his brother and Laura, and we went to a show there. And that was wicked cool. So then I saw Brody Jenner was going to be there, and I was like, oh my fucking God, I want to go.
Oh my God, Brody Jenner! Holy shit,
He's hot as hell.
I'm so wet.
So we went, stayed there, got there around 7:30, 8. Went and got some smash burger, got ready, and there was, in this bathroom, Chase, it was the size of your garage. There was a mirror for each
So
one
not
of
big.
us. Yeah, but a bathroom.
Oh, okay, big bathroom.
Yeah, I'd say the bathroom was about the size of the garage.
It was wider.
It was
It
wider.
was amazing. There was a bathtub on one side and a walk-in shower on the other side. It's huge.
That hotel room was unreal.
Unreal. So we went, and then we walked into the club, and on the tickets it said it started at 10, so we hurried up to get there. He didn't actually come on until 12.
Of course.
So the first 2 hours were a little boring. I mean, it was okay. The first hour was boring. And then all of a sudden, one of the bouncers comes up. We see, because we were, the first ones there. See a big group of guys walk through and sat at one of the VIP tables. You have to buy them, obviously. And then we had seen
Obviously.
another group of 3 guys walk in and sit down. And they were, the first ones at the tables. And we were just hanging out for a while. Well, all of a sudden, one of the bouncers comes up and is like, hey, girls, do you want to go to VIP? So we're sitting there, and then all of a sudden they come out with one of the signs, one of the bottle girl comes out, and with a sign that says, happy birthday. And I was like, wait, it's one of their birthdays too? So then we get introduced to all of them, we're talking to them, whatever. I still don't know if it was his birthday or if it wasn't his birthday.
I don't know.
The friend said it was, and then he said it wasn't, and they were just fucking with them just to do it. So I don't really know if it was his birthday or not. But then we hung out with them up there all night, and then we got invited into the 2 things right next to the DJ stand. So we were literally right up there and got free drinks all night. And then we went and wandered around the casino.
Must be nice to be an attractive girl because free drinks all night. That
It
sounds
was
sick.
literally so fun.
It is the best.
That never happens to men. I can't just go somewhere and I have free drinks all night.
I got one drink before we actually met these people. $19 for one Tito's and cranberry.
the way for one Tito's and cranberry.
I was literally.
And how much did you pay for the rest of your drinks?
Zip.
Sip.
Nothing.
It pays to be
I
attractive.
spoke it into existence.
The secret, spoken into existence.
Yep.
Pays to be attractive, I tell you. Was there more to that story? Or was that it?
Well, so then we were literally, I was up. We were going to see Noah the next day for breakfast. That didn't work. We didn't do
Breakfast!
that. So then we were up, and
I see fucking Louie in the room. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Haley's just waking up.
I didn't know who was even knocking.
And then Louis, so I know somebody, he's in the electrician union, and their company is at Encore right now. So he's the one that sends me pictures of it all the time. So he was working, and he was like, I'm going to come wake you guys up. And I was like, okay, well, we got to get up early anyway.
And he did.
And he didn't come wake us up, but he came and said hi at 7:45 in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. And then we left. We were in Boston for 14 hours, maybe.
Yeah, if I'm on a trip like that, I can't wake up that early.
It was rough. Did not want to.
Yeah, so
I was dead. I was sleeping yesterday by 8:30 or 9.
Yeah, so this past weekend I went to New York City by myself, as we all know. By myself.
Saw a guy jacking off.
Yeah. Oh God. Yep. We're gonna add that to the story too. So, I lied to my dad. Sorry, Dad. I lied to my whole family. Sorry, Mom. I told them that I was going to New York City with a group of friends. I lied. I took a solo vacation because sometimes, like just doing your own thing by yourself.
You just gotta.
Yeah, it's just fun. So long story short, I was supposed to go to Jersey Shore. Those plans fell through. The people I was supposed to go with, big things happened. They couldn't make it. So I was like, I'm not going to fucking drive to Jersey. So I might as well take an Amtrak into New York City because it's like close and just like do my thing for 24 hours. So yeah, I take the train in. I get to New York City just by myself, chilling. I have a hotel room. What did I do that night? I went to a comedy show. I met some English people.
Got his phone taken away for 3 hours.
Yes, I went to a comedy show in New York City, and like, I guess apparently like this comedy show this comedy place that I went to, it was all writers for Saturday Night Live. So like they didn't want to be recorded and stuff like that. So they had to take your phone, put it in like a protective bag that you can't open for 3 hours or however long the show is. So like my phone's going ding, ding, ding in the bag because I forgot to silence it. They made me reopen the bag, repackage it, whatever. Anyway, it was cool. I was hanging out with English people. Like these guys were like.
He also never got their name.
What's up, mate? Yes, we forgot to ask each other like names. Yeah, how do I forget that? Like I'm just literally in the city exploring by myself, and I'm hanging out with these people from England, and neither of us were like, "Hey, what's your name?" Nobody asked each other our names. Blows my mind. But they were wicked fun. I had a great time with them. Not having my phone for 3 hours was kind of weird. But then after that, I went to a bar. I went to a strip club, which was right around the corner from my hotel. It was just nuts. I had the time of my life in New York City. And honestly, like I never thought that like taking a trip by yourself could be so fun. But if you ever have the chance, I highly recommend it. Like being by yourself and exploring is so fun. Especially because like my hotel was in Times Square, so like there was so much to do. Like I didn't run out of things. When I woke up on Sunday morning, I went to bottomless mimosas at Hard Rock Cafe. Yeah, so like, yeah, you can have bottomless mimosas, but an hour and a half, you got to go. Whatever. Anyway, great fucking time. I love it. If you ever have the chance to go on a vacation by yourself, highly recommend. If you want your nails done, go see my girl Bailee.
Yeah.
Not Bailey, it's Bailee.
Bailey's Nails with a Z.
Yeah, shout yourself out on social media right now. I don't know what your ads are, so you tell me.
At BAIL. At Bailey's Nails with a Z.
With the Z. One Z?
Yes. Not an S.
One Z. Love it. And if you want to get a nice facial from my girl Brittany.
Beauty.
Oh, you changed it.
I did. I changed it.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you just changed. It's like.
Beauty at Noon Aesthetics.
Are you sure that's correct?
Probably not.
Can't bring this girl anywhere.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So say it again.
With an A. Aesthetics with an A.
All right, so if you want a facial, go see Brittany at
Beauty at Noon Aesthetics.
Beauty at Noon. I get it because like her last name's Noonan, and it's like it doesn't have to be at 12 o'clock.
She didn't even have Noonan in her bio, so no one knew what it meant at first.
Bailey had to fix that for me.
Now it's.
I was just gonna say,
I'm
did
not
you
a
fix that?
social media person.
And it makes more sense now.
Wakes. I need to go to bed. It makes way more sense. But all right, folks, that's all the time we have today. I can't even, I was like, that's all. Can I talk?
Good night.
Fuck all of you. We'll see you next week.
Hey, nerds. Please don't forget the #1 way to support the brand. Buy some merch. We've got hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and it's all available to you at www.garageboozing.net/shop. And don't forget to follow on all your favorite social media accounts as well as YouTube at Garage Boozing. And of course, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, whatever the button may be, to the Garage Boozing Podcast on your favorite podcast platforms so you can be notified as soon as a new episode is released.
Ladies, gentlemen, and nerds. Do you have what it takes to be a guest on the fastest growing, alcohol chugging, and nonsense talking podcast? Well, now is your chance. The Garage Boozing Podcast has new guests every week, and you could be one of them. Just simply log on to www.garageboozing.net, click the Be on the Show tab, and submit your information. It's that simple. Join the boozement, or be a loser. Don't miss your chance, because we're taking this to the moon.